Armando Resendiz beat the snot out of Caleb Plant. I mean, beat the absolute hide off of him. And proved why you always make the fight you want to make. None of this, oh, we're getting both to fight on the same card and let them both win. No, that doesn't work. It never works. And when it fails, we make fun of you. If you missed it, Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, same card on PBC. They were supposed to fight after this fight, and Jermall Charlo comes in there, round 6, does his thing and gets the knockout over Thomas LaMotta. Caleb Plant takes on Armando Resendiz. Oh, this guy's got 2 losses. I should be able to handle him. I've only lost to Canelo and David Benavidez. How'd that work out for you? Now, Jermall Charlo being the good guy he is, good guy, I'll still fight Caleb Plant. Of course you, after watching that, you'll fight Caleb Plant. What's wrong with you? But this was just a pure, we literally had this issue at this month. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, we're going to fight each other. Devin Haney goes and puts on a horrible performance. That big ring card, you remember that? Ryan Garcia literally loses to Rolly Romero? What about, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? That never happened. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. That never happened. Muhammad Ali didn't shy away from George Foreman and Joe Frazier. Mike Tyson didn't shy away from Lennox Lewis or Evander Holyfield. Why are these guys going out there, oh, we'll do this proper build-up? They're not getting any more pay-per-view sales. It's dumb. It is a dumb approach to this business of fighting. Everybody laughs at you when it fails, and you destroy your credibility every single time you do it. Stop. Just book the fight. Now, part of me is like, okay, well, if we're not booking the fight, maybe Caleb Plant didn't actually deserve to fight Jermall Charlo, because he didn't. He lost to Resendiz. Armando Resendiz beat the snot out of him, beat the hide off of him, like I said. He might not have deserved it, and part of me is thinking, oh yeah, he might not have deserved it, but this is still an entertaining sport. And we've been wanting Charlo versus Caleb Plant for forever. After that smack backstage at one time, we're like, oh, they got to fight now. It was just terrible. It's a dumb move. Ryan Garcia learned it the hard way. Anthony Joshua learned it the hard way twice. We do this over and over again, and what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? That's what this is. But then again, Caleb Plant shouldn't have lost. He looked good, actually, in the first couple rounds. He was quick. He was working the body. He was doing a really good job of, kind of putting it on Armando Resendiz. And then Resendiz got the range, got the timing, and got the power. Realizing, oh, wait, sweet hands, more like pillow hands. Boom, you get it. Caleb Plant doesn't really have great knockout power. I mean, everybody talk about the Darrell knockout or whatever. That was a beautiful knockout, but he really genuinely doesn't really possess the power to keep somebody who's like, oh, I've got a decent chin and power that I can punish him back with. He doesn't really, possess enough power to keep somebody off of him. Not like Armando Resendiz, apparently, or David Benavidez, or Canelo Alvarez. That was his problem against those guys. He couldn't get their respect. And now we see him not getting the respect again. It's terrible. So Resendiz, when he got that range, he decided, oh, I can beat him anywhere. And he did. He beat him everywhere. The inside fighting was beautiful from Armando Resendiz. Coming over the top, the body works, the uppercuts right up the middle, snapping Caleb Plant's head back. And then at range, he was good too. He had a really good 1-1-2 coming across. And what it really showed me was that, if you're backing Caleb Plant up and you're punishing him for the mistakes he's making, it's not going to be a good day for him, especially if you have the power. And there were several times that Caleb Plant was hurting back and reeling, and his knees weren't quite buckling, but you could see one more good shot and they might have buckled. Just a fan. It was Armando Resendiz is 16-2. He's really not that incredible of a boxer. 11 knockouts. He lost 1 by knockout, but he's got a win over Jarrett Hurd. Kind of busted his lip. in that fight, But this performance was like a top line performance for him, and I can see him going out and fighting like a Berlanga, hopefully not William Skull. We don't like him. I'm looking at the rankings now, guys. Jaime Munguia, well, never mind. And Billy, maybe, it was just one of those performances that he might have like just shown up and had a perfect night. He might have. Another thing I really like that he did, that Caleb Plant likes to hold his fist out for the jab, and Resendiz, not wanting to give up the power hand, would give his power hand up, right? So if they're both orthodox fighters, so their left hands are forward, and Plant's holding his out, and Resendiz's right hand is on that same side as Plant's, right? So he reaches out with his left hand and boom, puts that hand down. And it's not really, he can probably come up and pop him, but it's not really the fact that it's not the fact that he's hurting or has an opportunity to really hurt Caleb Plant. It's the fact that he's taking away that jab that he's kind of trying to blind him with so he can see, and also kind of annoying Caleb Plant because he's keeping that lead hand at home. We got the typical Mexican style. He's keeping that lead hand at home, and Caleb Plant can't come over the top because the lead hand's still there, even though his power hand, Armando Resendiz's power hand, is away. So really good. I'm happy for Armando Resendiz. Caleb Plant, man, he just really missed the boat here. Really bad night. I got a feeling it's like probably the end for Caleb Plant here. He's probably going to go out, and I'm pulling up his age now, but he's probably going to go out and be slaughtered by like Berlanga or Charlo. He's 32, so he's not super old, but he's still old enough. Jermall Charlo, though, looked good. He fought Thomas Lamanda, and he's been so inactive for Lamana. I'm sorry, he's been so inactive for so long. This fight was kind of one of those ones. All right, let's get back to action. He looked good. He's always had a very good jab, and his jab really started to break down Thomas Lamana. And when it came down to it, Lamana's he's performing. He's doing a good job, but what Jermall Charlo is doing there, he's getting his rounds in. So he's got 5 rounds in the bank, trying to get set up for this Caleb Plant fight. He still might take it, but his left hook was money. He really did hurt Thomas Lamana with his left hook a lot. And then his right hand started to really work for him there. I don't know if this is going to set up that Caleb Plant fight. He said he still would fight him, but I mean, that could just be like, hey kid, keep the chin up. I don't think that they're going to book the Caleb Plant fight next. I can see like a Berlanga next, or if Canelo gets past Terrence Crawford, you really could probably see him versus Terrence Crawford, because he's already fought Jermall, his twin brother, Jermall Charlo. It was on the docket to fight him at first, actually. If you remember back, it was supposed to be Jermall Charlo because he was the bigger of the two. And he decided not to take the fight for whatever reason, probably smart. And Jermall stepped in to fight Canelo. Survived, got knocked down once by Canelo. Yeah, so I think Jermall Charlo really has a couple more good fights in him. I don't think he competes with the Canelo. I don't think that's a pipe dream even. I don't even think he competes with a Terrence Crawford necessarily. But what I will say is, book the fight. Next time you got Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, which they're working on, by the way. Next time you got that pipeline ready to go, book it. Quit trying to build up. Make these guys fight. That's what people want. They want the good fights, and that's what we're going to see. Guys, in the description, we've got a newsletter, Discord, and a series called Fight Finders I Do. If you like this, go check out Fight Finders. As more of a documentary style series following all kinds of fighting sports. Check it out. It's in the description, and it's right here for Fight Finders. Bang!